am a motivational speaker and author, and all of us that are in the speaking world this year has turned us on our heads. I am a conference keynote opener with gonna get you all excited and my hair's on fire and music, or I'm the closer. I'll wrap it up with motivation, inspiration, a call to action, hit you not only in your head, but your heart. And once we hit messages that resonate with us in our heart, we're more apt to want to make a change, if a change is something you want to make.
Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Today's episode brought to you by Willamette Valley Christian Supply, connecting you to all your ministry resource needs, and Hanson Insurance Group of Corvallis, Oregon. Whether it's business, home, or auto, they've got you covered. Hello everybody, Russ here again with another episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. So good to see you all here today, and I am so excited about our guest today. Bonnie Milletto is just a bundle of energy. She has got so much passion and so much to talk about today. She's got great things coming up. So we're going to jump into that in just a minute. But remember, first of all, I want to tell you that I am Russ Hedge, coach and motivational speaker. I love to connect and I love to reach out to you and help you with your marketing, with your connecting, with your networking. The best way to find out about me is go to my website at russhedge.com. Simple, easy, and it has all the ways to get in touch with me. Also, I want to remind you that this podcast, Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie, is all about how amazing people connect. And so we try to get the most amazing people on here we can from all over the world. Coming up this Thursday, we have somebody all the way from Dublin, Ireland. But today, our amazing person is right here in Oregon. And Bonnie, I want to welcome you. Thank you for being on the podcast today.
Yay, thank you for having me, Russ. Hey, you mentioned Dublin, Ireland. I want to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does sound like a lot of fun. And, you know, through COVID, I've made so many contacts that I have all kinds of places to go around the world, which is great. So maybe someday soon. But today, let's talk about you. I want you to tell everybody just a little bit more about you and what you got going on.
Oh my gosh, Ross, where to start? You know, I'm going to give you the proverbial, okay, what I should say, and then I'll tell you what I really want to say. I am a motivational speaker and author, and all of us that are in the speaking world this year has turned us on our heads. I am a conference keynote opener with gonna get you all excited and my hair's on fire and music, or I'm the closer. I'll wrap it up with motivation, inspiration, a call to action, hit you not only in your head, but your heart. And once we hit messages that resonate with us in our heart, we're more apt to want to make a change, if a change is something you want to make. So that's it. Now, what else do you want to know? Oh, I wore my happy shirt. I wore my happy shirt because there are days, I don't know if it's just me, but there are days where I get up, especially in the pandemic, and go, okay, I'm in a little bit of a funk. What's going on? So I go to my office. I have lots of motivational messages. I read. I'll go out for a walk, I'll be in nature, and then I put on a happy shirt, and all is right with the world, AKA my head and what I tell myself.
And that is so important because we all have life happen. And during COVID, there's been a lot of life happening and a lot of it not always so positive. So I've always joked with my children. They always tell me, Dad, everything is not always happy. And I tell them that's true. It's not. But what we do with it is up to us. And I know that you are that person that is like me, glass overflowing, that it's going to come at us, but then we're going to turn it into something good.
Russ, we all have a choice, don't we? And, you know, even faced with the most horrific news, It's like, okay, how am I going to react? How am I going to react to this? Or do I need to take a time out, give myself a break, allow myself and others more grace? And that's when I take an extra walk in nature. And so just to get myself together, but it is all good. And the more I focus on the positive, Ross, and this isn't just woo-woo, because I know you get this, the more I focus on the possibilities and what's positive, the more keeps coming into my life. Now, if I get up in the morning and I focus on what's wrong, and I'm looking for that all day, guess what? It's going to find me. It's called self-fulfilling prophecy. So, okay, we all have a choice. And on those days where I'm struggling, you stay home. Nobody deserves my not so good choice.
Yeah, it's exactly like you said it. Those days that we have that are not our best, we still get to sit back, take a look at it, but sometimes it is good to just have a little downtime because we all need that. But hey, today I wanted to ask you about something that I saw on one of your pages that I thought was just so great because it explained you so well. It talks about your passion, and you are so passionate, and how you're passionate about making a difference and sharing what you've learned. So how do you do that? And tell us a little bit about that.
Oh my gosh, Russ, again, where to start? I try to demonstrate that every day with the power that each one of us has, and that is my attitude. That is the choice I make, the attitude that I bring to every situation. After decades of careers in marketing and public relations, I love people. You're a people person. I knew that right away when we are at an event, and I am drawn to you like a magnet, because positive attracts the positive, and you are a light. But I thought, okay, moving forward, how do I want to take who I am, what I know, and share it with others? So with conferences, events, with podcasts, I love to bring people together to find common ground so that they can in turn share what they have learned and stand in their unique brilliance and be the role models for others. We all need to listen to others, to look at others. We're not this isolated island that we're going to get all of our needs met in life just by being alone. Right now in COVID, it might seem like we're alone, but look at the opportunities. Look at the opportunity that you have with this podcast. We are not alone, but we all need to take the responsibility to reach out in our own way and ask for the support and the help that we need. So I make it easier for people on my Facebook and my events. Everything that I do, it is a big old invitation. You all come. And then what I try to do, no, what I do is bring enough voices from business, from life, from overcoming, from the top of the success board, bring that all together, give you some video, some music, hey, a morning yoga class, and there is something for everyone to tune into. And so I think with COVID, yes, there's a lot to be aware of and to take in, but also look at the opportunities and the possibilities that you have to maintain who you are, that you can share with others.
And you do a great job with that. You are the queen of positivity, and you have an amazing, you talked about conferences, an AmazingYOU conference, an empowerment conference coming up soon. Tell us about it.
This little conference that could, I started it for one woman for one reason only. After one of my best friends, I grew up in Albany, Oregon, went out for a run, fit, vital, professional, the servant's heart of all servant's heart, went out for a run, had heart issues, enlarged heart. They found him alongside the road. He was gone. His wife, also my dear friend, months after, was in a place where it was hard for her to move forward. She is stuck. And I just said out of my mouth, if you could do anything you wanted to do, what would it be? She said her husband had always wanted her to come into her business and speak more. I think I want to be a motivational speaker. Now, Russ, you've heard of messages that we read, that we write, and then those that are other directed. This message was other directed, and out of my mouth, I said, I know, I want to have a conference. I'll name it Amazing You. You'll have 20 minutes to speak and I'll help you. She said, well, what does that mean? True story. I said, hell if I know, but we're going to figure it out together. After that first year, she did such an amazing job. She's looking up, she is seeing hope, and she's doing her best to walk forward each day. 64 women came. She had decided, though, after that, hey, it's a little too difficult right now, but thank you. I don't know anyone who would start something like this so I could move forward, but thank you. I think my job is all done, Russ. I emailed the 64 women, job done. And then the outpouring of voices. What you started for one, Bonnie, means so much to all of us. Please don't let this go. 7 years now, this October will be the 7th annual. Last year, women came from 7 states, Russ.
Wow.
To the convention center. Now with COVID, it's like, what do I do? Okay, I'm going to take the easy way out. It is finally done. Done, done, done. I'm a one-woman show. This is done. Okay, after feeling sorry for myself for a few days because I have relatively a very, very small budget, I don't know the technical world like I do the in-person interactive people world. So it's done, taking the easy way out. Well, that's never been me since childhood to today. So I opened myself up to the possibilities, and the possibilities found me. This will be an all-day virtual event streaming right to your home office or organization. And each ticket, I wanted to give everyone hope and bring people in from all walks of life, all over the world. $19. And you have, yeah, that's 3. 3 days to take it all in, because it's an 8-hour empowerment program. The theme is stories. And don't tell Russ, but he's one of the speakers. You get to hear his insight. Oh, that's you, Russ. Yay.
Well, you know, I was honored to be asked to even do a little part of that, and that's so exciting, and that's coming right up, and people are going to want to know more about it. So why don't you give us the contact information and where to find out more about the conference and about you?
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, this has always been the difficult part. More about me. When I wrote my first book, I thought, who is ever going to want to know about me? So I sought out guideposts in my life and those that I had met around the world in my speaking. And I asked them to write a real life story that would resonate with people. So I was still not realizing I matter and I'm just as important and my story is important. And even though my story is a complete mess, it's going to be a message that inspires others. So a year ago, I wrote a book, Been There from Stuck to Unstoppable, for youth. Growing up in the world of foster care for almost 17 years, my overriding message was, you'll never matter, you don't have a voice, and you're invisible. Well, I put 8 hours of trainer curriculum around that. So what happened though, I intended it for high school and up. Adults are buying the book saying, why didn't I have this when I was young? So that's Bonnie real life coming out. Okay, Russ, I told you I'm going to get sidetracked. Here, I'm back. Amazing You, AmazingYOU Conference.com. You'll see more about the conference. And my name is Bonnie Milletto, BonnieMilletto.com. You will see more about me and my basic little website. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn. I would love to connect and hear your story.
And you do such a great job of that connecting, because that's what I teach and coach about. You are a perfect example to use, and I really appreciate you. And I really appreciate you taking time today. I wish we had more time. The time just flies by, but we are done for today, and people will want to get in touch with you. And thank you for that contact information. We will link to that in the show notes and make sure that everybody can do that. And thank you so much again. You and I will be talking in the near future as the conference draws closer. And I appreciate you so much.
Yay! Now I'll go put some pants on. Bye, Russ.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day.